demo because then she's stuck this way. Because you'll see.
But look at how
Well,
like
watch
it's
her,
like glass skin.
When she turns to the side, her wrinkles. What wrinkles?
Right? And then the other side. So this is the side she just used it. Beautiful. Now watch this.
And there's the before.
Look at that. That's what she didn't use it on. So
one overnight mask. So overnight, you wear it. The customer taught us this. And then next morning, splash it with cold
water. You gotta
water.
do that.
Colder the better. That's how you get that result, and you're done.
Glowy, plump, smooth skin. So the regular size is 6 ounces and it's $70. This one is 12 ounces for $39.
Mega size.
Holy cow. Make sure you get that $100 savings. We have the Glacier Milk Cream coming up as well. We also have one of my favorite products. This is your hair and scalp scrub. It is a Moroccan lava clay, you guys, loaded with minerals, a rare mountain honey. It goes from this clay paste form to foam. And it's actually going to scrub and lift away dirt and product buildup and dead skin from your scalp. Kind of works like a magnet. And when you get it wet, it turns into this beautiful foam and it will lift your hair at the root. You will get over 800% increase in volume. It's like 9 times the amount of volume.
Yeah, it's nuts.
By just cleansing away all the buildup and debris. So that's coming up in just a bit, you guys. Mega price savings here from $93 to $34.99. But nothing gets better than our Today Special. Lowest price in our history. Already one sellout and over 3,000 gone. Let's dive in right now to our Today Special from Dennis and Tweets. All right, I said it once, I'll say it again. With this much big hair in the house, you know Tweaked is here with a Today Special. Back with a brand new limited edition line of your all-time favorite shampoos and conditioners. Probably the quickest sellout of a scent I have ever had in a launch, ever. This is the Big Wig shampoo and conditioner. It's new for you. It's thermo-activated.
It's like endless.
Look at that, all about volume. 256% increase in volume. I mean, even my own hair is like a true, look at this, a true testament to what this shampoo and conditioner can do. And what we've brought for you, brand new scents. We have brought you the lowest price ever in our history. This is over a $200 value. You're getting each one for $24. We've never done that. We're shipping it for free. We don't have auto ship, and here is why. We are very limited in this very special Today's Special. In fact, we've already sold out of 1 scent. So I'm gonna walk you through the 4 that we have left. They're all incredible. Lemongrass is my favorite, I think, ever. I have 900 left now. You have to think
this is in the planet.
Yeah, that's it. Anywhere, and this will sell out. Okay, lemongrass is lemongrass, bergamot orange, coconut, cedarwood, white musk, vanilla oatmeal, and wild Tuscan honey. It is equal parts fresh and warm and sexy and earthy. It's beautiful. But you have to think this Today Special is going to air overnight as well. So we have 900 total. Agua de Coco. That one already, we have 500 left. That's it. So that could sell out in this presentation. First time ever in a 1 liter. That's Sunkissed Coconut, Tonka Bean, Bananas Foster, Brown Sugar, Cream, and a dash of orange zest. We also have Lavender Rain. We have 1,400 left in Lavender Rain. I've never had to address this at 1 in the morning. Lavender Rain is lavender water, flower, and oil, and hibiscus. It is like that earthy smell after a thunderstorm with a field of lavender and a warm, wet breeze. I mean, it's incredible.
And a soaking wet Dennis.
So, a soaking wet Dennis out there in the fields.
And then I chase storms.
That's
if
right.
Everybody comes in, I go out.
That's right, and it really is incredible the way this smells. And then also brand new, 900 left in Tulipia Angelique. We're calling it a creamy, soft floral. You have hints of peony, orange blossom, honeysuckle, mulberry vanilla, and that tulip accord. So you've got to be grabbing these while you can. Lowest price in our history. The shampoo alone is $97. The conditioner is $104. Here's why. The regular size of these, a 9 ounce, is around $27. You're getting 33.8 ounces for $24. Never done this before, and here's what it's all about. This is Big Wig, brand new formula. It's all about hair volume, a 256% increase in your hair's volume just from washing and conditioning, which you're already doing. Why not switch to clean beauty, beautiful scents, hard to find, Mother Nature provided ingredients, and big hair?
The volume maker.
Yeah.
It called it Big Wig for a reason. It all started actually with that 2XL formula. It was wig in a can.
Yep.
And I knew fibers. Okay, fibers, if I could get them to stick, fibers that absorb moisture. So in this case, didn't use fibers, I used hyaluronic. But I got lucky enough to have a cationic hyaluronic, which means positive, negative charged. I found a way of embedding that into this thermogel that I've been using now that I found when I damaged my eyes. It's from the pharma industry, that I can hold anything I want onto your hair and your skin, your scalp in the shower. So putting hyaluronic, that absorbs, and it's all about moisture. It holds that water, hydration. So basically, it's adhering to your scalp, to your hair, even after you rinse it out. And what happens then is the magic. So if you live in a humid place, if there's moisture in the air, it happens even faster because the hyaluronic starts basically plumping up. It's inside your hair, so it starts plumping your hair. You get more volume, look and feel, a 256% increase in hair volume. That's why we call it the volume maker. If you're in the dry states, if you're in the desert and there is no moisture, then what you need to do is just wet your hands next morning, run your hands through your hair, or use the bonus buy. And even for the people that have moisture, get the mist. They're so cool. There's 3 small.
That's the bonus buy.
They're perfumed. Basically, you have a perfume that gives you hydration, it gives you hair benefits, a 94% reduction in breakage that you spray on top of this today's special, and you got the magic. And
that's what
big,
we keep seeing Gianni
hair
pull out of his pocket and spray in everybody's hair. And it really is like the jelly to the peanut butter of the today's special. And I just have to let you know, because that one already almost 1,000 gone, the bonus buy.
Yeah.
We do not have
and
a lot
it's one
of
run.
them.
I know you've been hearing it a lot lately with us. I can't stock anything anymore.
You know, you say that, and it is true. Like
I can't. It's not impossible, but
it takes time.
I'd have to, the amount of storage I would have to like the whole, every product with 80 ingredients in some of them, and the ingredients are all over the place, and I mean like obscure places, because I'm going
like the ends of the earth.
Like I have adaptogens that are millions of years, they've been on the planet that long, and the reason why I choose them is because they've had the most adaptation to climate out of any other plant, but they live in weird places, so, and there's not like a farm of it, or it's a plantation, or we're getting it from the source by hand, extracted by hand. This takes time, but the end result, if I've got 5,000 of something, kind of like today, it's going to be the best that you'll ever try. And you can't find anywhere else.
Look at the volume.
But I'm explaining why if it's not on auto delivery, or why am I stocking it, because I can't give a date. Everybody wants a date. I can't give a date. I can give you one, but it's probably not going to hit.
You can only bring what Mother Nature can provide. I mean, at the end of the day, that's how it works.
We're so different.
This is so unique.
There's no one else like me. Because they wouldn't do this. They wouldn't subject themselves to the torture that sometimes I have to go through. But it is what it is. I love you all. You followed me for 24 years. You understand me, and I do this out of passion. I don't have to do this. I want to do it. And today, I really wanted to give you something. And it's the first time that I made a formula specifically to just one thing. Because normally it reduces breakage and it gives you volume.
No, this is big hair.
I went all in. This is big hair, don't care.
I've got an update for everyone. Okay, we are about halfway through our quantity right now of the Today Special. So 3,200 are gone.
What time is it?
We have 3,500 left.
Oh boy.
3,200 gone, 3,500 left. This could be a record-breaking Today Special. For me personally, as a host, I've been here 8 years.
25 years.
25 years, and we've never seen this happen. It's equal parts exciting, but also scary, because I don't know what's gonna happen. Now listen, we do have a backup plan. Our planners have come up with some ideas for later in the day, but if you are looking to purchase this Today's Special,
And that's dance lessons. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna say it's gonna need to be like tonight because this will rerun in the overnights. I've never said that at a Today's Special launch.
Yeah.
And here's why. There's a couple reasons. First of all, brand new, limited edition line. It's all about volume, like mega volume, 256% increase. Brand new scents, okay? You've never seen agua de coco in a 1 liter.
Yeah.
Lemongrass is brand new and
never
very
seen
popular.
that at all.
Never seen that one ever. And let me tell you,
It's
it is
really nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, special.
I thought I was partial to it because I'm Thai. And I love lemongrass, but
Lemongrass
you guys are
coconut,
loving it too.
Yeah,
it's so good.
It's nice.
And that one by far has been the most popular. We have 800 left now. And then the Tulipia Angelique. This is brand new for you.
It's a creamy,
800
yeah,
left.
creamy floral. If you've loved all the Tulipias, this one I would say is close to the original, but creamier. A little
very,
more
like
feminine. Like this one, I use it, but I mix it with the amber vanilla just to get it more manly.
Yeah, it almost
But I made it
has
very
like a powdery floral.
That's why Amanda loves this one because
Yeah,
it's
really
very
pretty.
it's a powdery floral.
So
definitely, yeah. This one's I wouldn't say is unisex. This one it's feminine.
Very feminine. So 800 Tulipia. We said 800 lemongrass, right? Agua de coco. How are we doing there? That one we have 450. So that'll be the next one
That's
to
the
sell
beach,
out.
basically. That's my interpretation of a desert island beach.
Yeah, that's
We're
perfect.
sitting there and. You know,
Real beach, not like suntan lotion.
you got to. Well, maybe not so real because you got a genie that you can make a couple wishes, and you wish for banana Fosters being made right in front of you.
Oh yeah.
You're sitting in a little chair, a little island, little. I mean, just you and the chair.
Yeah.
One coconut tree that's a Balinese orange coconut, so it's a little sweeter, not so coconutty. And then you've got this breeze that hits you, and you have a Mai Tai.
Oh. That's a dream.
So yeah,
that's agua de coco.
It's a bit of fantasy,
If you want to be transported there every time you take a shower, that will sell out. We've got about 400 now at this point. Lavender Rain, this one very well loved. We've got about 1,300 left in Lavender Rain, and it is like true lavender with that earthy, wet, beautiful scent after a thunderstorm.
Yeah, it's a modernized. I hate lavender. That's why it took me this long to launch a lavender. I despise it. Maybe it's because not a lot of people use a real lavender. I have a real lavender farm near me, and that's what I would always smell and drive me nuts until these days that it was in July, August when they're picking it, but there's a thunderstorm, a lightning storm. They're fast and fierce in Canada. The sun's still out. And then the plants emit something, and that's what it took me a while to figure out. Hibiscus, there's an oil. That combined, it changed the whole profile of lavender, and I loved it. So I chased it, that with the ozone and just wet earth.
It's beautiful.
It just chopped down that intensity that lavender has that a lot of people don't like. It fixed that for me, and that's what I was able to bottle, and yeah, you guys loved it. And it's also in the bonus buy.
Yeah, a lot of you asking about this bonus buy. You just saw Gianni spray it on. I was spraying it on. If you buy the Today's Special, you gain access to the 3-piece set of the Revitalizing Hair Treatment Mist infused with perfume. So it is a hair treatment spray. You already love the Revitalized Mist. It's dual phase. You have to shake it up to use it. But it's also a fine fragrance. And you get it for $38 if you bought the Today's Special. If you're getting it on its own, it's $90. You get all three.
3 perfumes.
Lavender Rain, the honeymoon scent, which I've been using.
Luna de Miele.
It's beautiful, and you get Sunset Beach.
It's sexy.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's.
Speaking of honeymoon.
Oh yeah.
Let's say hi to your beautiful bride.
Yeah, Honeysita.
Honeysita, standing by. Hi, Amanda. Welcome back.
Hi. Thank you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, and obviously that's the one that I've been using too.
Of course. Does it just bring you back? Like scent is the strongest sense tied to memory, right?
Yeah. I want to go back.
After this, Dennis, we got to keep you here today.
Can we go back?
Amanda, you've got to share with everybody what you love about this Today's Special, because at the rate this is flying out of here, we're halfway through quantity already. Second airing.
Yeah.
It's all about big hair, and I'm looking at you, and you've
Big
got
hair.
big, voluminous hair right now. It looks great.
Yeah, another thing I love too is the shampoo. It doesn't like overstrip your scalp of its natural oils. It's very gentle, but it cleanses very effectively. And you get that beautiful condition to your hair, but you still get that volume. Normally you have to like pay the price. You either get one or the other, but with this you're getting both the volume and healthy hair.
Well, tell me about the journey that you've been on and your hair has been on since you've started using Tweaked.
Which was 7 years ago.
Wow.
I had the worst of the worst hair. I couldn't grow it past my shoulders because I had so much breakage, and I was doing everything under the sun, well, I thought, until I was introduced to Tweaked. And Dennis got me started on a regimen, and I started with the shampoo conditioner, and that really changed the game for me. I noticed a difference after just one use, and now 7 years, I keep thinking it can't get any. Oh yeah, it is 8.
Oh, it's 8 now.
Yeah, it's 8. So you should have had a tattoo
flies.
like I did. See, that's
He's
why,
showing me his
that's why I
tattoo
don't
on his
forget.
hand. 757, he
Yeah.
says.
It was
but just
here.
when I think my hair can't get any better,
It was
it does.
Here, it is here. So it was here at a TSV where I met Amanda. It was 2017.
Yeah, it was at HSN.
Yeah. Yeah, 8 years ago.
That's where we
Love
met.
that.
8 years ago.
And now you are a literal walking billboard. I mean, your hair has changed dramatically since then.
Huge. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
she was sitting there trimming her ends.
And a lot of us, that happens, right? We think our hair doesn't grow, or we just have flat hair, but we're not using the right products.
And the hair just stops. Like, your issue was, and you wanted to have long hair for the wedding. Because your hair wasn't growing as fast, or it just kind of stopped.
Yeah.
And then got it to this point,
Yeah.
she says, I think I might cut it.
Oh, no. Look at us, always wanting change as women, right?
I know.
No, but it
That's
looks
just how we
fabulous.
are.
Your color looks bright and beautiful. I mean, truly, Tweaked can change
man.
your hair. I mean, I'm just speaking to everybody at home. If you've never tried it, what an opportunity. And if you have tried it, you know how special this is. This is a new formula. It's called Big Wig, and it's all about volume.
I need to say, you
Mega
have
volume.
333 pubs, so just tell you how much you're getting. You only need to use one pump, and Amanda could vouch. I thought she was using more, but she said one pump.
And she has a lot of hair.
Yeah, because you might think you need more, but just don't. Just go with the one pump. You'll see. More isn't better. It's just overloading, especially when something works so well. And we proved it clinically, a 256% increase in hair volume. That's one application, one pump of shampoo, one conditioner. You have 333. You got over a year's supply, and you're paying, like you said, $24
Yeah,
each,
so
which is ridiculous.
here's what I couldn't believe, because we launched together a lot.
Yeah.
And every time we have these shampoos and conditioners, they are not $24 a piece. I mean, these are 1 liters. So put it this way.
We've never done this, no.
A 9-ounce shampoo from Tweaked is about $27. You are getting a liter for $24. So it is the lowest price in our history ever. I don't know that we will ever repeat it.
No.
You're getting both the shampoo and conditioner. It's $47.99 total. We are shipping it for free, and these are big 1 liters, so they have weight to them. You're not paying for the shipping. We have a $16 flex pay, 30 days to try it. And you guys, these scents are some of the best I think I've ever experienced.
I'm getting really good at it.
Let's go through them, because we are well over halfway through our quantity in the second airing. This will sell out early on the day. There is a backup plan. We've got a couple of like this day onlys planned for you, but it will not be this.
Just what you're saying, it felt for a second that I've been here all day. It's 11 p.m. It's the last
usually
show.
we're saying this
Yeah,
around
we just
11
started.
p.m.
Yeah, I'm getting so confused. But
I know. But here's what we've got left. Okay, so we'll start with Agua de Coco, because that is by far the most limited. It will be the next scent to sell out. We have fewer than 400 now.
Geez.
Okay, so we're in the 300s.
And Amber's gone.
Yep, Amber's gone. So Agua de Coco, it is that mix of coconut and tonka bean and bananas foster, but it's very different. It's like a real island
it's
scent.
beach. It's not what you might hear me making laughing like banana. Like if I didn't say it, you wouldn't even figure it out.
You
like,
wouldn't.
When I create these blends, I start that way, but then what makes a scent magic? It triggers a memory, but you can't quite figure it out. But that's what keeps you there. And that's been my knack at this. I'm good at, I love fragrance, and I pay a lot of attention to it. If you came to my house, you'll see cabinets and cabinets of base scents like I've collected now 25
Wow.
years. Amanda hates it because it's now taken up, the whole house is my lab.
Yeah,
But I
but it's
finally
all
cleaned
from
up.
nature. This is
I
all
finally
clean
cleaned
beauty.
up.
Look
I finally,
at that.
I'm like those hoarding shows.
Yeah.
I'm not a hoarder, but it looks like
But
that
you
because
went
I
through
have so
and kind
much
of
stuff.
organized a
Yes,
little bit?
yes.
Well, that's agua
a
de
team
coco.
came in and helped
Oh,
me.
man.
Oh
But
my
we've
God.
got just about 350-ish of those to go around.
It's beautiful,
okay,
though.
lemongrass.
Yes.
I promise you will love it.
Yeah,
There's 700
special.
left now.
Yeah, and my
Brand
first time
new.
using lemongrass.
Tell me about this scent.
And lemongrass is hard to work because it's it's piercing, right? It can be
It
really
is.
strong.
Yeah, it can
when
be.
you're using the real lemongrass. So once I started breaking that scent down, using amber, vanilla, a bit of saffron, but the coconut. So the Balinese coconut was the magic. It blended like lemongrass coconut. It's just so beautiful.
yes.
But it just kind of mellowed it out, and it gave me magic. And actually, I owe Amanda credit on that because she was blending her oils, and she blended a few together, and I wanted to match what she did.
Okay.
So I
and
got
I like
close.
that fresh burst of the lemon and that earthiness of the grass part of lemongrass and that bit of
Earthiness
saffron.
is, yeah, and that's Amanda. So, and that's what we
gorgeous.
brought into it.
Oh
so,
my gosh.
yeah, but that's what you like about it.
Yeah, I hope you get that one. That is called
it's
lemongrass.
really nice.
Tulipia. Now, this is new also. It's a creamy, soft floral. What do we mean when we say creamy floral?
Very feminine.
Yeah,
This
it
one,
is.
this is the first time that I made something I don't use.
Yeah,
I'll use it,
because
but
it's very, very
I'll
feminine.
blend it with the amber vanilla.
Okay.
Because that has just, again, the vanilla, the amber, more masculine.
Yeah.
But it's very soft. It's creamy. It's Amanda's favorite.
It's almost like a powdery floral.
It
Really
it
pretty.
is. And when it comes down to tulips, and I love tulips, but when I first did this, I was like, I'm going to do a tulip collection.
Okay.
Tulips don't smell.
I was
a
gonna
lot of
say,
them don't.
like, they don't-
But when you find the ones that do, they're special.
special.
And this
Aw.
Angelique is special. So then I add to it, right? So the tulip accord, but then I brought in, I have to put my glasses on this one, the creamy soft florals, but the mulberry vanilla, and that's the magic.
There's the creaminess.
Yeah, so that's giving you that, but a special creamy. Peony?
Oh,
I always say that one wrong.
peonies.
Peonies. Yeah.
Those are beautiful. Peonies. See?
Amanda taught me how to like not forget it, but if I say it, then it's
I know what it is.
yeah.
I just figured it
Yeah,
out
you
by
know.
you saying that.
yeah. That's why I say she's probably laughing. But the orange blossom and honeysuckle.
Now
so.
I'm always going to think that, Dennis.
Well, it's the only way I remember. Otherwise,
Okay.
I say it really.
Well,
dumb.
Tulipia, Angelique, we've got under 700. Lemongrass, under 700. Aqua de Coco, we've got about 300 now.
And that's,
that will
that's
sell
on the
out.
planet. Like that.
Lavender Rain, we're doing a little better in quantity there, but that is a gorgeous, not what you would expect from lavender. The Bonus Buy. Oh my goodness. Equally attaching. I mean, it is so popular. This is something I've never used before tonight, but this is that revitalizing hair treatment mist
As
that
a
you know
perfume.
and love as a perfume. So it also fragrances your hair and your skin. You get all three of these. They're dual phase. You have to shake them up before
They
you
come in a
use
nice
them.
little box.
They come in a beautiful box, $38 for all three if you're getting the Today Special. Otherwise, it's $90 for all three. But these, I've never seen something like that before, and
Oh,
your
they're so
hair
cool.
will smell incredible.
I couldn't wait to launch these. Like they're portable. You finally get your Rev Mist back, but now it's 2.0. And it acts as a perfume, and it really is a perfume, just that you're used to having perfumes that are doused in alcohol. No alcohol. I'm using that gel. That gel basically, and I've encapsulated the perfume, just so you know. It's in a bubble inside of there that on release, it'll attach, and then if you're not moving, and there's no motion, no change in temperature, it'll douse down to very neutral. Like you'll hardly smell it.
Really cool.
But then as soon as there's movement, or if you perspire, your scalp, anything, change in temperature, it kicks out. So it'll emit.
Really
And
unique.
It's also going to help with malodor, so it'll encapsulate that and get rid of it.
Okay.
So there's a lot to it, and a 94% reduction in hair breakage.
Wow.
When you use it in your hair.
And can I
you can use
say-
it on your skin, but I would use it on your hair, and your hair acts as a diffuser, really. Like the sticks.
That's true.
It's exactly
That's
the
true.
same. Just
Yeah.
that when you walk by a diffuser, that's when you get the same premise, just that we've encapsulated the fragrance inside. It's this new technology that they offered us that I jumped all over.
So that is also reducing breakage. So if you combine that bonus buy with the Today Special, which is all about volume, this is why it's called Big Wig. It's a thermo-activated volumizing duo.
But you need the moisture the next day. That mist, when you spray that over top the next morning, it will kick up the big hair. Because that hyaluronic that is now embedded into the hair from the shampoo and conditioner, it needs moisture. So it needs water, basically. And you can use your hands in the morning. If you live in Florida, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah,
because the air's got the humidity.
Walk outside.
If you're in the desert, then you need the mist. Or wet your hands in the morning and run it through. And then watch. The hyaluronic will plump up. There's 3 forms of it. And it lasts up to about 5 days, depending on how much you touch your hair.
Man, there is nothing like it, you guys, nothing like it. And this price, not only is it selling the quickest in my history ever, presenting these shampoos and conditioners, it's the lowest price ever in our history of bringing you these 1-liter shampoos and conditioners. The shampoo alone is $97. It is almost 5 times the amount of the regular size. You are getting each of these for $24.
Yeah,
the conditioner is $104. You're getting it for
clinically
$24.
proven,
Yeah.
new scents.
Never done. It was ship it for
333
free.
pubs.
You don't even pay for the shipping. We have Flex Pay available. You have 30 days to try it. Use it one time. You're going to see and feel that difference. And it's not, I know this focuses on volume, 256% increase in hair volume measurably, but it's also how soft and shiny your hair
bring in
is.
the mist, you get a 94%
Oh my
reduction
gosh.
in breakage. So the bonus buy, you can add to that. You got the volume, Today Special, dedicated to that, so it's even better. Then that mist is dedicated to make you smell good and reduce breakage
You're
by 94%.
unstoppable at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like superhero hair.
And Luna de Miele, that mixes with any of these scents and any perfume you have at home, just the way that I blended it with Amanda. The Sunset Beach, that one, that with Aqua de Coco, yeah, you're there.
Great.
you're
And then you
drinking
get the
Mai Tai.
lavender rain as well.
And then the Lavender
in
Rain
the
is a
bonus
dead
buy.
match. So, and those are, okay, the Sunset Beach, most popular ever. The lavender is becoming that, and that Luna blows everything away.
And you have to shake it up.
My
See how
most favorite, best mixed blend I've ever done to date. I don't think I'll top it.
Love it. And see how it's dual phase, and then you shake it up and it will look milky like this, and that's how you'll use it. But this Today's Special, and I'll just say this one more time. If you wait until tomorrow, it is very likely, you finally found those glasses, don't
Yeah,
lose
my
them
God.
again.
I knew I had the script.
He
found
found
them today. I'm like, oh my God,
I can
I
see
can actually
everything.
see, and I don't have bug eyes. 'Cause
Well,
they're
it's
not
very
magnified.
likely, though, that these Agua de Coco will not be here in the morning. Lemongrass, we've got about 600. Tulipia, 600. Lavender Rain, just over 1,200. That's it, you guys. So we will have to move on to our backup plan later in the day. So if you want this, please do not wait. You can always send it back if you don't love it, but it will be last call on Agua de Coco. The bonus buy, just one last mention for you. If you buy the Today Special, you get all 3 of these for $38, okay? And these are perfume infused revitalizing hair mists, and they're like this gorgeous size. They're just under 1.5 ounces each. Comes really beautifully gift boxed. You get Lavender Rain, you get Sunset Beach, and then you also get the honeymoon scent. That Luna de Miele, I can finally say it. There, it took me
really, really nice.
an hour and a half, but I got it. But it's a really gorgeous set, and you're basically getting fine fragrance and a hair mist that will reduce breakage by 94%. If you want to save even more, I didn't even think that was possible, but you could apply for the HSN credit card. When you're approved right now, we will give you $15 to put toward your purchase. So look into that. You get extra flex payments on everything with that card. We do fun VIP savings events that are only for card holders. Lots of great perks. So hsn.com/HSN card, you can get details. Or if you happen to be ordering by phone, you can ask your representative. All right, these 2 products, very, very popular just from the mention. And these were inspired by a very luxurious spa treatment that Dennis and his wife Amanda experienced in the Swiss Alps using glacial water. So this is called Glacial Milk. We're gonna start with the cleansing mask. It is a gel. You will apply it to dry skin, you'll massage it in. The colder the water you use to rinse it, the better. It is like a gorgeous kind of like those ice baths that they do,
Yep,
right?
plunge.
And so your skin, it tightens up, your pores look amazing, it's glass skin, but the technology with this, when it hits cold water, it liquefies even more and takes away all the dirt and debris and oil on your skin, the makeup and
It's like,
everything that's left
they
behind.
called it, when you see this is why they were writing on the reviews. It's like sorcery.
You should see these reviews, they're insane.
Yeah, and thank you for them. And thank you for this, because you taught us, and that's what Rose is showing you, using it as an overnight
So you can
mask.
leave it on overnight.
Yeah, cleansing mask. So basically, she's got it on, and she put the cream over top so that you'll see now she'll turn. That's the side
Beautiful
that she slept
skin.
on, right, with the mask, and washed it out with cold water. And there's the side we didn't touch.
Wow.
That is a huge. Now I understand when I read the reviews, glass-like skin.
Yes, truly.
I used to have to wear a foundation. I don't wear a foundation anymore.
Yeah.
From acne skin to, it's just been a huge response on it. And we knew we had something special. That's why Amanda, we were on vacation, basically, okay, you need to make this. And I'm like, oh, really?
Well,
it's a year just for that water, the glacier water, to make it to the base. And that's the magic, because
Wow.
it's hitting everything. It's being mineralized, right? And
Yeah.
purified. And it's like magic. But there's a side, again, that was treated as an overnight mask.
Look at the
And then
difference.
just by rinsing it out, and here's the side. And Amanda will walk you
It's-
through it, because there's a process to it.
Amanda, you were the first one to realize, holy cow, this is amazing. You guys were getting your treatment using glacial water in the Swiss Alps, right? Tell me
Yeah.
the story for anybody who doesn't understand what this is.
Dennis
Yeah.
never gets a vacation.
Yeah, so Dennis and I, we were on vacation in the Swiss Alps. We went to this beautiful spa and left with glass-like skin. So of course I looked over at Dennis and asked him to bottle it. I mean, why not? It took him 2 years to formulate, and I was the lucky one to be able to test it. And I was noticing a huge difference with my skin. I've always dealt with rosacea, and so I was very self-conscious of that. I would always cover my skin up with makeup and concealer. And when I started using this, I'm not making any claims, this is just my personal experience with it, but I started noticing that redness going away, and I was walking away from my foundation. We're also seeing a lot of reviews saying the same thing. And here I was just showing you how to use it. So you want to apply
the
to
makeup on.
dry skin and massage into your skin until it turns translucent. And then what you're going to want to do is rinse with the cold water. The colder, the better. And then this is the 10-minute mask ritual, but you can also do an overnight mask. So again, you're going to massage it into your skin, and then you can either use it overnight or just for 10 minutes and rinse with freezing cold water. Dennis always says the colder the better,
Right.
and it's true. And that's also going to help your makeup to just slide right off your
'cause
face.
it's that gel
with
again,
minimal
right? So
scrubbing.
Yeah.
with heat, if you use hot water, it's going to bond. It's going to get thicker. It's not going to come
almost
off.
solidify more.
Yeah,
than-
so that's why and Amanda was using, I think, Amanda, you were using cool water for a
Yeah.
while, right? But then you noticed when
Yeah,
you
the
went to
colder,
really
the better.
cold, it works better. And
Everything
then
just
even
comes
that
right off.
application, you keep going
Yeah,
until you don't see
exactly.
it.
Yeah.
That's when you're done with that motion.
So it's different. It's something to wrap your mind around. But once
Yeah.
you try it, you guys need to read these reviews. First of all, every review is a perfect 5-star. Now, what we're showing you is Rosa on one side, the side she's touching. This is the one she did the overnight
so
mask
she woke up,
using this.
rinsed it off with cold water. She's just putting a cream over top right now.
Which
that
we're
we
gonna have in a minute.
Yeah, and
Yep.
then she's going to
Well,
show
I can
you.
tell the difference here.
Yeah, already. It's like a facelift. And then you've got the one side that treated, right? All it was put the mask on, rinse it off the next morning.
Look at the difference.
And that's the side that, and she hates, because then now, like, that's what she
Yeah.
walked around with.
But you know, I think
for
about
a few
glacial
days.
water and how you guys are saying cold, cold, cold. I'm seeing so
Has to
many
be
people
cold.
now, all these beauty people, even taking bowls with ice water. They don't even understand the trick to this.
Yeah.
But it's just like this thing that's happening now where people are like, do an ice dunk, and it's because that cold, cold water helps
Me and
your
Amanda bringing
skin
you
just
something.
like
I was able to make
glass.
ice melt 50% slower. So ice treatment.
What?
Yeah, that it drip, no mess. It doesn't even melt. It's cryo, but that's coming. Yeah, thanks to
Excited
this.
for that.
Yeah. So
The
it's
other thing I
evolving.
didn't mention yet, you may notice this is like huge, right? So the regular size is a 6-ounce, and it's $70.
Which is already huge.
I can't tell you how many times that has sold out already.
Compare
right?
like our sizes and even price to anyone out there
Yeah.
with an overnight mask.
Right.
Right? And they're usually what, an ounce,
Yes.
2 ounces. Yeah, we
So
weren't mega.
6-ounce size is $70. This is a 12-ounce size for $39. $39. This should be $138.
Yeah.
It's over $100 off tonight. Free shipping, and this is important. 30 days to try it. Use it once, you guys. Cleanse with it once
because
and
look, this is
sleep
one
with it
time.
once.
This
Look,
is one application.
that's the side she slept with it as an overnight mask. That's the side she didn't.
And the skin is so
It's
smooth.
amazing. Even like the
glass-like.
brightness of her skin.
Yeah.
Look under her eye area. I mean, she looks just refreshed.
And now it's not magic. You got the glacier water, which is pretty special. Just the fact it takes a year for it to filter. We also have a retinol, one of the most expensive ingredients I've ever had to purchase, but it's encapsulated, slow release. So that's why, as an overnight, that's why you're getting even a better result, because it's on longer, and that retinol is getting you through your 3 a.m., 2 a.m., your cell turnover. I believe 3 to 5, I think it's 5 forms of hyaluronic, different sizes. So one that goes, it's mini molecule. These ingredients are $2,500 a kilo.
Oh my gosh, look at this texture.
Usually expensive, and I'm giving you the mega sizes. I didn't put it in really fancy, expensive packaging and outer packaging.
Because it works.
That all costs,
you don't need all the fluff.
No, I put the money into the formula,
Yeah.
and this is why. I want you to get an instant result. I want you to get what me and Amanda, especially Amanda, got that day when we went into that spa. There's a reason why, if she wants me to match it, because it was, oh.
Yeah,
It's kind of like what we're showing with Rosa. And we didn't know this as an overnight. The customers told us this.
And so what he means is, look at this. If you put this on, go to bed, it absorbs into your skin.
That's an overnight.
Look at the side that didn't get treated here.
Yeah,
Look,
so it's a treatment that's also cleansing, because it removed all her makeup as well. So you put it on, go to sleep. Yeah, you're sleeping with your makeup, but not really, because it's when you do the process and you circulate, because it goes on white, and once you do that, it'll disappear.
Okay.
Your makeup's in there. So it's now encapsulated inside that. You go to sleep, wake up this morning, that cold water, because the gel reacts to heat, cold. The colder, the light, like if you were to put this bottle in the freezer, it won't freeze. It'll turn to a liquid.
Liquefy. It's backwards
So
from
that's
what you're
how
used
that's
to.
how you release all the makeup and the product off the skin without over damaging your tugging at your skin, or rubbing at it, because that's what causes a lot of damage, and why you don't get that smooth effect. With this, you're getting that. Like, see, it gelifies with heat, so that's why it's not falling off you. So now you're going to give it that friction, and with heat, basically, you'll feel it. It'll start getting kind of like rubbery.
It's like thickening almost.
Yeah. And that motion is cleaning you, right? Because it's
gone.
It's like it's pulling up all the debris even through the pores, and then you sleep with it. Now the hyaluronic kicks in, it gets released, because first it's pulling.
So unique.
That as it sits, as an overnight or 2 minutes, you'll still get an effect, but overnight that retinol has. You want it to get to that 2 a.m., 3 a.m., because you're going to get cell turnover, like when you were youthful, and that's why you're waking up like Benjamin. What's his name again? Benjamin Button.
The colder the water you rinse with, the better. And to Amanda's point, all the makeup and gunk just falls, like slides off your face.
If you can use ice water, just throw an ice cube in a little bowl just to get it to that temperature, or just keep a jug in the fridge, cold water, and just put it in a bowl. You will get the best effect. If it's just cool, it still works, but freezing cold.
Try it. Trust us and try it.
It's the fountain of youth.
Not only that, you will be refreshed, awake, revitalized. It feels really good to put cold water on your skin.
Or do that before an event, even a few hours before.
And just that kind of tightened up, like glass look
you'll walk
to your
in
skin.
and you'll have the glow.
And it smells really good.
Yeah, it's a vanilla. I call it vanilla ice.
Oh my goodness. All right, so this is a 12 ounce, by the way. So we brought in the 6 ounce. It sold out multiple times. This thing was so popular.
I can't make it fast enough.
The 6 ounce is half the size of this, and it's $70. So this is double the size for $39. That's a huge savings. $39. This should be $138.
I just noticed that now.
I know.
I thought it was more
You need
than
a tiny little bit to use it.
Oh my God.
We're shipping it for free. You have flex pay. You have 30 days to try it. See what all the buzz is about. And if you're still unsure, I'm going to recommend right now, go to hsn.com or open up our free app.
Go read the reviews.
Put in this item number, 898307. Dennis, These reviews, and the
Yeah,
double size we haven't had as
it's
long,
what
there aren't
keeps
as
me.
many.
It's what keeps me going, and why I put my heart into it because
They are so detailed.
Yeah, and they're long, and they're
They're stories.
the confidence
people are
that
sharing.
it brought people. Hey, for me, that's all I need to hear. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not the money.
Yeah.
Far from it.
I mean, we're basically giving this away
Yeah.
today. The only thing I can say is you have to try it to see what we're talking
At that price,
about.
it's not making money.
Exactly, that's what I'm
People
saying.
losing.
Well, I
It's
hope you're
fine.
ready for this then, because
Oh, it's all good.
we've got the Glacial Milk Moisturizer.
Is it
For
free?
$35. The 6 ounce is $49. This is 8 ounces for $35. Now, you
This
talk
is what
about
Rosa was putting on.
Yes.
What you saw after she did the overnight.
If you're
and that
getting the
demo.
cleanser, I'm going to really highly suggest you go ahead and get the cream.
Yeah, they work together.
This is also inspired by that glacial water, Nordic style, baths or the spa
It
treatments.
tightens, it helps fill. Yeah, and then that's what, again, Rosa did the overnight, and you saw on that split screen, or how we showed you how she used the mask. Well, that cream is what she was putting on just before
Oh my gosh.
she revealed.
So when I first put this on, it's a little thinner, right? Because it's freezing in the studio right now. But again, as
the
I'm
heat,
warming it
yeah,
up,
it bonds up.
it's starting to
It's so
almost
cool.
thicken up.
And then think of it. So as you
gosh.
move, as it gets warmer, what happens? It starts thickening, so it starts pulling. That's why you get that facelift.
It is like this on your
it's
skin.
temporary, but at the same
Yeah.
time, who cares?
But it's amazing.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, it feels
normally
so
when you go
good.
into heat, it's the opposite. You melt. Nah, this is like basically going into cryo. So with heat, this gel thickens. So it basically, at that point, if it thickens, it starts pulling, because it's not.
Great for
it never
summertime.
dries, but it's not greasy. It's just the craziest thing, and that's why things happen for a reason. I damaged my eyes. That's how I ended up getting this gel, because I had to go to a surgeon that put these drops in me because I totally ripped my eyes apart. And that's what Rosa's using as a base. You can see that's the
Look at how
side.
smooth that side is.
Yeah,
and look at the one she didn't treat.
Yeah, that looks like sorcery.
That's really incredible.
It was so funny because the customers told us this, and immediately that night, both of us did it and woke up and like, oh my God.
Amazing.
Oh my
And
God.
Amanda, your wife,
Yeah.
she was kind of what sparked this
Yeah,
whole journey of a product, Amanda,
is
thanks
hers,
to
yeah.
you, because you were inspired by the spa treatment you guys did in the Swiss Alps. Tell me about the cream. How does this complement if you get the cleansing mask?
Yeah, so if you're not using the overnight mask, what I would recommend is you use the moisturizer right after. And same with in the morning. If you do use the overnight mask and you rinse it off, use the moisturizer after. I love it because it's a simple 2-step system. And I know I'm not alone with this. At night, the last thing I want to do is one of those 12-step systems when I'm tired. Like, I just want it to be quick and over with. And this does the trick. All you need is the cleanser. You can use a mask overnight and then the moisturizer in the morning, or if you don't want to use the overnight mask, just put the moisturizer on and you're going to still get that beautiful lift and that glow, and it's such a perfect duo. So I would recommend if you bought the cleanser today, I would definitely pick up the moisturizer as well.
Oh, because of the glow.
Yeah.
Dennis is like, she was
Are you
glowing
preggo?
so much. We were like, what's going on? You've got that glow happening.
Yeah.
You're like,
Not
it's
yet.
the cream. It's the cream.
The pregnancy glow.
Gosh, it's incredible. But can you imagine could you put this in the fridge then and use it in the summer? It'd be like
I
icy
recommend
cold.
it. Yeah, both.
Oh,
Yes.
that would be so good.
Because that's also then you don't have to use, if you're gonna rinse it out right away. If you
Yeah.
as an overnight, then it doesn't matter. But yeah, put it in cold. In the summer, it feels great, and it
Oh
feels
my
great
gosh.
anyways.
And again, this is it's all clean beauty, you guys. I mean,
Yeah.
these are really unique ingredients. It's not like loaded with chemicals that give you that feeling and that tightening effect and all of that.
Even the retinol, it's naturally derived.
Wow.
It's very, very uber expensive. So don't think that it's just a cream, or it's so involved. Like what Amanda wanted, we were at a super high-end spa, and the effects are amazing. I think I've actually beaten it.
Yeah.
I've gone a little deeper with it than, but their service was amazing, but you get to do this at home.
It even brightens the look of your skin.
It brightens. It'll even help exfoliate as well because we get the HAs. So that's how we get it to drive in as an overnight. Yeah, it's going to work phenomenal.
And watch this. This is Rosa.
Yeah,
She
this
just
is
put
one
it on
application.
one side.
Yeah.
You can tell right now, just from the front, which side she used it on and which side she didn't. Look at this.
It's like it's like it's basically lifted. But it's pulling.
Like she ages instantly just by looking the other way.
And I thought this is the best way to show it, but she hates it because, yeah, just to say, when she was talking to you that day, she'd always go to one side.
Well, I'm grateful to you, Rosa, for doing that because it's helping us to understand how different this product
Can I do the
is.
other side? No.
Yeah.
I said no.
Never again. You know, this is also perfectly reviewed, this cream. So if you are even at all curious, this is the time to get it. Not only is it a larger size, this is the 8 ounce. It used to come in a 6 ounce. That 6 ounce was $49 originally. We have added 2 more ounces of product and it's $35. Now, when this sale ends, it will go up to $65. We are still shipping it for free right now.
If you can find it.
If you can find it,
It's the
that's
only place
true.
we don't have it anywhere else.
And you know, I've noticed every time it's sold out, it does take time to get it back.
Boy,
it's not like you
it's
can
gonna
just
take even
call
longer.
a manufacturing plant and make 10,000 more.
Not like
know.
it used to be a little easier. Now, no, and I wouldn't even get into it.
Yeah.
Being up north, all right, because now we have tariffs. It's a nightmare.
So, I'll
leave it at that.
reiterate, this is a good time
It's
to
a
be
great
trying
time,
new things,
yes.
stocking up on your favorites, taking advantage of the sales. All of our Tweak by Nature is on sale today. If you missed that today's special, do not go to bed before you at least check it out and take a look on hsn.com. We're already well over halfway through the quantity of our today's special in 2 airings. We have 4,000 gone and 3,000 left for the whole day, everybody. And this will run in the overnights. It's the 1 liters of the brand new Big Wig volumizing shampoo and conditioner. They're $24 a piece. Those are the conditioner is $104 on its own. You're getting them each for $24, and we have 4 scents left. One of them sold out. Agua de Coco is on its way to sell out. We have 250 left. We have lemongrass, less than 500 now. That's brand new scent. The Tulipia Angelique, we have 600 left. Brand new scent, that's a creamy floral. And the Lavender Rain, we have, did we say 1,200? 1,200 left. There's no auto ship on that.
That's
it's the
crazy.
lowest price in our history. So when it's gone, that's it. If you want more than 1 set, you have to just buy it now. You have a 5-year shelf life unopened, right, Dennis?
Yeah, as long as you don't break the seal.
Don't break that seal.
Because it comes with a cap. It's got a heat seal on it that airtight. So once air gets to it, and then the clock starts. But it's 18 months once you break the seal.
Okay. And
but
that's
if you don't,
mega volumizing.
3-5 years, yeah. So you can let it sit.
Grab it while you can. That will sell out. I'm going to predict by 10 a.m. they're all gone if they're still in
Yeah,
there.
I think so.
10 a.m.
It might even
We
go
will have a
sooner.
backup plan, but it will not be this. So this is your one chance. That's a brand new formula. Check it out on hsn.com and check out our bonus buy as well. It's a 3-pack of the perfumes. They're actually the hair revitalizing mists with fragrance, and you
They're
get
so
3
cool.
of them.
I
They're
couldn't
so
wait.
neat.
Yeah,
$38
I think it's the
for those
greatest
with the
thing.
today's special.
It's a perfume that basically acts like the Rev Mist, and that you get a 94%. What a perfume can give you a 94% reduction in hair breakage?
Right, nothing. There's nothing like it. You know, and there's nothing like this. I really love this scalp scrub. Okay, this is a super size.
It's so important.
This is the coolest thing. So every now and then you're gonna use this instead of your regular shampoo, and it is a Moroccan lava clay, which I love the texture. It is like a true, like a
oatmeal.
paste. See, we've got some here.
It's kind of like oatmeal.
It turns into foam when you get it wet, but you are scrubbing away dead skin, product buildup, oil.
See, they're all different. So this is that was honey, I believe.
Look at that, dirt and debris, and you get
Oh my God, I can't
volume because it lifts the hair at the roots because your scalp's no longer compacted with all that gritty,
I am
gross
blind.
stuff. Look at this. I mean, it is like literal clay. That's all. That's
Okay,
a lot.
coconutty.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go through what we have while we have it because this is the $94 tub for $34.99.
It's so cool.
It really
There's
is
less
neat.
than 5% water, just so you know, so that it'll shrink.
Look at that.
The weight's always going to be the same. That's why we have to put it into a bigger size container because when we first put it in, it's right to the brim. And then it starts settling because it's a clay. But the craziest product you ever tried, but the most important, if you can't get the before and afters, if for any reason what we show you, you should be getting it home. They're not overdone.
Yeah.
Like, there's no magic. This is the real deal.
Well, real quick, bamboo honey green tea, I only have 300. I know the Tulipia Très Chic about the same, 250. This one is almost like rose,
I love
isn't
playing
it? It's
with this
really
thing.
pretty. I know you do.
I can roll
And
the
then
ball.
what are the other two that we have? I'm just trying to read the labels. Honey Lux and Cocoa Nutty. Now look at this. You've just rolled this into a ball.
It just shows you that like there's no water. It's like a meet the boule.
Meet the
That's what my mom would
boule.
say.
It's like clay,
Yeah,
but you can feel the granules that kind of scrub your scalp. It feels amazing when you do
There's
it.
different types of salt. There's high elevation, the Himalayan, the Celtic, Dead Sea as well. And that basically is the trigger. So when you put that, and the way I would suggest using it, like you put your hands into it, rub it between your hands like you got basically
Like
a mud mitt.
Yeah.
Right? Then leave the jar outside because that way you don't use too much of it. You go into the shower, first turn it on before you put it in your hands. Your hands now become the delivery. So you run your fingers through the hair. When it's off your hands, and by the time you're massaging it through, it'll lather up, you're done. That's the trigger, and that's how you use the perfect amount and the proper way of using it.
Okay.
Sorry it took years to figure that. I figured that out about 7 months ago.
Wow.
I'm like, oh my God, that is like the coolest way because I got the best out of it.
Yeah.
And then your before and afters will match. And the reason why they might not be matching, and this has been a culprit, silicones that build up into the hair. And these days, silicones are really fierce. They're these cones, and you might say, but it doesn't read any different. It says dimethicone. There's 200 types of dimethicone. And you can list it just as dimethicone, but there's dimethicones that they're using on the floor in a warehouse to slide heavy stuff over, right? So, yeah, that same dimethicone can be found in a product. And that's what you don't know, but I'm always testing and using our cleansers and anything to rinse it out. That's how I know I can get it to that point. I can't get shampoos to do that.
Yeah.
It'd be just too much. So you bring the scrub in, and the scrub, the exfoliating side of it, removes all that. It gives me a clean canvas. And that's how you see every model that comes in, we hit them with the scrub.
It's like a reset.
Because we don't know what's in their hair, right?
Yeah.
So we start at ground zero, and it's a clean canvas. You don't paint on a dirty one. You will get these results, and that's why we discount it. Like you got it over a year's supply. Using it once a week, it replaces your shampoo. You still use your conditioner. This is that reset, and it plays a huge role from hair loss. If you're using dry shampoos, this is a must-have because you're compacting. You don't wash your hair every day. You got hairsprays, and you're going to bed with it.
Yeah.
It's like going to sleep with your makeup.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do that. If you do, well, you don't do it for 3 days straight. What happens? You clog pores.
Right.
It's just a lot of negative
I mean,
stuff
your
happens.
scalp is skin. It's like we forget that, right?
Very
And
important. Yeah, even
it all builds
you got
up.
hair growing out of it.
Right.
You want to keep the hair. You got to keep that environment clean and balanced.
Well, I
and
always
this is gonna
say
help.
when I use this scrub, it feels like my scalp can breathe.
Yeah.
Like
you're
it
aerating it.
truly, yeah, it feels amazing. It's almost like I can feel the breeze through my hair and on my scalp better. That's the experience, the sensation.
Yeah, you don't want to
that
feel
you
that
get.
breeze because you don't have any hair left.
Correct. You want lots of hair
Because
for it to
women
blow
are getting
through.
affected.
Yeah.
I see it. I could hear it in the calls, the letters. It's becoming a big thing. A lot more chemicals. We're not getting the nutrients out of our food, like our vegetables. And
Yeah.
5 feet deep, you got to go now, in your soils.
Yeah.
So think of it. That's going to affect like the nutrients that you need. You got to find other ways of putting it back.
Look at this.
Yeah, you can see
Look at this before and after.
you can see scalp.
Right.
Afterwards, again, you're basically compounding, and you're like on that, and you don't see it, and sometimes you can't even feel it, and it just builds up and builds up, builds up. The one noticing factor, it could be like just look at your hair. If it's not shiny and it stays dull, it's not responding to styling. Hair in the brush, hair in the drain, that's accelerating. And the biggest one is the wispy hairs. Like you think that you're just getting old and your hair's thinning out. That's a dead giveaway. Think of it, I'll dumb it down. So the hole that your hair is coming out of is now filling in, and then your hair has to push harder through.
Makes sense.
And it's just becoming thinner because it's got a little space to come out of now.
Yeah.
It's just filling that space,
gotta
and
go
eventually
smaller to get out.
gets smaller and smaller, and that wispies turn into nothing. And at that point, it's too late. Then it's surgery, if even that could work. But if you catch it early enough, then you can be 58, 68, 78. My mom, she's what, 80, shit, 87.
Wow.
Like my dad's hitting 90.
Wow.
His hair started growing back. Well, he had a heart attack, he had a stroke. And then I forget, he's on some medication and his hair went from gray to dark. Like, he looks like he is Benjamin Button.
That's
and a
wild.
combination of all the stuff I've been giving him as well. Yeah, like my mom's been through alopecia and everything else that she's been through in the hospital. So I've been tested with everything.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and this scrub, I always go to it as it's your reset. You gotta reset and just start with that clean canvas, because everyone's making their shampoos, cleansers a lot more milder, right? But everyone's making their chemicals, the silicones and the bonding agents so much stronger. And Amanda knows as well, because this was a game changer for her.
And you'll notice everybody's lift is at the root. It's like because it's not being, and you're not, because you're teasing or adding another product, because you're taking away all that buildup and that compacted skin and debris and products. It kind of lifts like a magnet.
It feels good. It's like that
it feels
spot
so
on the back.
amazing.
You get a good scratch.
You know those head scratcher things that are like, they look like a spider, they're the wires, and you go up and down on your, like, it feels like this is what that feels like to me because of the scrubbies.
Scratch the dog.
Makes your leg go.
Yeah, your leg's gonna go. It'll just put that little wiggle.
Well, look, we've got 4 scents. Bamboo honey green tea is flying out of here.
That's the original. That's the
That's
spa.
a beautiful scent.
Still my favorite.
Bamboo, honey, and green tea. And then we have the Tulipia Très Chic, which is like rose.
Yeah, that's my
Really
first
pretty.
rose. I gotta say, it's my second favorite.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's sexy.
I'm holding it to you like you've never smelled it before.
No, I love that
I'm like,
one.
here, smell this. Oh, it's amazing.
I made myself a fragrance out of that.
It's really good. We have
Because
honey
I don't like
lux.
the grandma rose, I always call it.
No, yeah, this is more
No,
like, this is fresh.
Yes.
Honey Lux, we have Cocoa Nutty as well. I know
those
Amanda.
two are, when they're gone, they're gone. Because
okay.
they're not ever coming back.
Okay, so make sure you grab those if you need them. I know we have Amanda standing by, your wife Amanda, which she has just got such gorgeous hair. And Amanda, we have watched your hair change over the years thanks to using all of these products.
Yeah.
How do you like to incorporate the scalp scrub into your routine?
This is one of my favorite products, and it was such a game changer for me. I was modeling internationally, so you can imagine the amount of products I had sprayed on my hair and scalp over the years. Wow. Yeah. So this really helped to reset with the shampoo conditioner. If you're new to Tweaked, I would recommend shampoo, conditioner, and the scrub. Start with those 3. And yeah, you can feel the difference after you use this, when you get out of the shower. It just feels clean. You don't have that buildup under your nails if you scratch your scalp. And I love the bamboo green tea. It's my favorite scent. It smells like a day at the spa. And it's just a beautiful, kind of unique, because you're getting this clay. And it's really thick. You can put it upside down. It's not going to go anywhere. You can literally roll it in a ball.
How much do you use, Amanda? Show them.
Yeah, so I use about a teaspoon. That's all you need. It's going to lather, so you want to apply it to your scalp. I like to bring my hands underneath, so I really get into the scalp area. And once it starts lathering, just rinse it out. And yeah, a little goes a long way.
And it will, when it runs down your hair, it's cleaning your hair as well. But you're right, really focus on that scalp area and get it in there.
It's the most important. Like the rest, the shampoo will get rid of it. Where we have a tough time in this industry is what's sticking to the scalp and what's causing an imbalance. And when that happens, you got to get to it pretty quickly. Otherwise, you let it go. The wispies. All the signs are there, but sometimes you don't notice it. You will notice it in the before and after, but no one does that.
Yeah.
I need to do my before and after today.
Right.
No, and that's why you notice it here, and they're dramatic.
Yeah,
it's a buildup, and once you get rid of it, color goes back, like, because you see it in the before, the yellow.
You're right.
That's silicones that are building up over top and diffusing it, and then the sun. If the sun is out, it's going to basically oxidize it.
Yeah.
Right? Or it's the minerals from your water even that are building up. Because if you have, like, even our water's changed over all the years. City water, more chemicals in it. And then the wells, the hard water.
Yeah, and it's a big business now, these filters for your shower heads, because people are like, get this for your hair and your skin.
But even those filters, like, it's not like it was a meter on its health. Like it's a
Correct.
guessing game too, right?
So this is your best defense. This is your best bet. And I agree with what Amanda said. You will feel the difference on your scalp. Feels so clean afterward. You'll notice once you start blow drying, your hair is just lifted already before you've done anything else. It really is incredible. I hope you guys grab it. If you missed anything in these 2 hours, head to hsn.com. You can grab it. Everything from Tweaked is on sale right now. We're about to go to an encore presentation of our today's special. Very well, maybe the last few presentations that run in the overnights. We're well over half through our quantity, so stick around. Dennis, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll see you later in the day, okay? You guys have a good night. Stick around. We'll see you later.
It's Customer Appreciation Month.
And you know what that means.
Every day in April, we are celebrating you.
With special offers for each day of the week.
It's our way of saying thank you.
We're going to spoil you with extra savings.
Plus, deals galore and more.
Don't you just feel the love?
Join us for a month of daily offers all April long. It's Customer Appreciation Month, and it's all about you. For the entire month of April, we're showing the love to our HSN card VIPs with exclusive perks like VIP Thursdays. Get a special offer every Thursday in April, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, or VIP financing on so many items. Not a card member? Apply now and instantly get $15 off when you're approved. Visit hsn.com/HSN card or call 1-800-695-1418 for details on our exclusive VIP offers. Thank you for being an HSN Card VIP.
We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size. However, they do not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900.